Sustainable Fishing by Shaiku. Advantages to sustainable fishing. Protects marine life. Sustainable fishing respects marine ecosystem coral risks and adapts to the reproductive rate of the fish to maintain the species survival. Minimize of waste. In sustainable fishing, the bycatch is used for fish meal. Generates more jobs. Sustainable fishing provides employment of 90% of the global fishing industry. Reduces pollution, reduces chemicals that damage the ozone layer that they use to attract the fish or stuff like that. Disadvantages to sustainable fishing. It's more time consuming because sometimes you can only catch like one fish at a time and stuff like that. If fish become more expensive because people can find as much fish, because you only can grab one at a time and stuff like that. A lot of fishermen can lose their jobs because a lot of companies don't use sustainable fishing and they can go broke. And some methods can be expensive, like to put in action, like aquaculture, because to build a tank like that size in the middle of the ocean, it can be expensive, and to buy the amount of live fish and the amount of food, it can be very expensive. Advantages of not sustainable fishing. People can catch more fish. It's easier to catch fish because you don't have to catch one at a time. You can catch a bunch at a time. Not as much work as other sustainable methods because there's machines that do it for you. You just have to monitor the machines. And it's more time efficient. It takes less time than sustainable fishing. Disadvantages of not sustainable fishing. Too much bycatch that can endanger a lot of other species because it grabs a lot of other species, not only the species you want. Overfishing can leave not a lot of tuna in the water for other predatory species to eat, and that creates it disbalances the ecosystem. The marine ecosystem is left unstable. That's what I mentioned in the other point, and not enough fish in the future. And yeah. The recommendations. The world needs more sustainable fishing because the number of fishes in the water is decreasing wildly. We need more sustainable fishing methods or fishing methods to protect the marine life and marine ecosystems. I think that the mayor has to approve the law, but for the sustainable fishing, but the government has to help fund the fishing companies that are going to use sustainable fishing, because otherwise the fish will become more expensive, because aquaculture is sometimes a little bit more expensive than normal fishing, just because of the size of the tanks, the amount of food that you need, the amount of fish to get started in aquaculture, and that can make the fish very expensive. And this is the epithet citation. Thank you.